welcome back to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play video of our Legends of the Ramble House Saints. Brought to you by Poppets Coffee, and if you look right up above my head, move my hand back down, right up above my head, in that direction, you'll see the logo. Some of the best coffee around, head to poppetscoffee.com and check them out and order your own. So when last we left our valiant heroes, they had first had a social encounter with an orc, which they intimidated into giving them some information. And then they also spoke with one Calrian Blix, a knight of Ozrim. After Blizz and she made doe eyes at each other, and they spoke and got information about their upcoming trip to Red Lake Fort. Oh, it has been a heck of a time for yawning lately. They then came across a dam blocking the river Esk. When they went to investigate and get ready to take the dam down using Thid's explosives, they were attacked by a group of 3 ogres that came up and out of the water and looked like they were the type of ogres that swam. But after all of that, the ogres lie dead after a not-so-harrowing battle. And Thid is now getting ready, I believe, to bring this dam down.
Ted's just going to poke up over the bank a little bit because he felt all the commotion and heard Kratos tell him to hurry up. He's going to poke his head up, see the dead orcs or ogres, go, and then go back down.
Okay.
And then we'll do some more bombing.
And while he's doing that, I'm going to figure out what the heck these things were.
All right, that would be a common knowledge roll.
Was it a common knowledge or an occult?
For these guys, it'd be a common knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Because they're not magical in any way, shape, or form.
All right, so one more bomb went off with a little bit of damage.
All right. So you're blowing a larger hole in, and you're guessing you're about a quarter of the way through. Blizz, as the dam shakes underneath your feet, you are studying these creatures, and you finally place them as marrow, which are basically aquatic ogres.
And then I'm going to search them while he's still blowing up the dam to see if they've got anything worth mentioning.
If there is money on them, it's not supposed to be there. That is an issue with the system right now.
Yeah, that's not pulling up any loot, period.
Arno! Another small hole.
Ah, I see the problem. Hold on.
Aha.
I forgot to enable it.
Well, then I will not touch the currency on them, but nothing of note, just some junk.
Indeed. All right. So, Thid, it takes you a while. At this point, yeah, you're about a quarter of the way through. Don't worry about spending the points, because now it's just, now that the danger's out of the way. Had you rolled like an insane roll, you might have blasted a hole through and sucked one of the marrow out next to you, which would have been fun.
Yeah,
but,
no, not me. I suck.
But eventually you blast a hole through, and you guys are able to get clear as the dam starts crumbling apart slowly. And
once it starts crumbling apart, I'll drop some large-sized havocs over it to help break that debris up quicker.
Okay. And between the two of you, then, you end the existence of this dam, at least enough for the keel boat to get through, and you know that the river will do the rest. And you guys get on your way once again. So I'm going to take you back to the main menu, because the boat gets boring to look at time after time after time.
Take me down to the Paradise City.
So the rest of this day is relatively uneventful. And your 6th day, it nothing really happens on that 6th day. And finally, towards the end of the 7th day, or during the 6th day, you guys do enter the Ghostlight Marsh. And he stops pretty much right as soon as you enter because it is getting late. So the next morning is when you guys actually get to start looking for the place. Now, since you know that what you're looking for, everybody's going to get a +2 on a notice check as you're looking for the spot on the riverbank that's carved with a circle of thorns.
Do I get an additional plus for being in the crow's nest?
Yes, you do.
And then my action card, since we blew up that dam for Captain Rag, I'm going to play it, which basically just gives everybody a point of conviction.
All
Very
right.
nice.
Who was involved with
So that means we should all have 2
doing
convictions.
Yeah. So I just wanted to get that done since we are still on the ship.
All right. So Credo came in with a 5 on his notice check. I don't think Blizz means to attack unarmed.
No, I
So
hit a button
wiped
trying
that
to... Because since we don't have tokens on the screen, I don't have my HUD.
Ah,
Notice.
And I get a +2 for being in the crow's nest as well?
yep. All right. Thid got a 4. What about Blizz? Got a 9. And Spike. Oh, Spike.
Yep.
Ah, there you are. And here comes her roll, and she comes in with a 5. Well, 7 from the +2. So through most of the day, your travel is boring. I mean, it's swampland that you're sailing up on the river. And finally, as the sun is beginning to set, you guys see the stone up ahead. And as you pointed out, Captain Bloodtusk starts taking the boat over that way. And I'm going to move Credo here. And he starts pulling up next to a dock that's actually right close to it. And I am going to show the dock. And as you guys are getting ready to disembark, Captain Rag wishes you luck. And he says, now, I know you guys have a long journey overland ahead of you yet. I'll be here waiting on you for at least a week or 2. So head into the swamp, get what you need, and then I'll get you on up to Red Lake Fort. But I do have something that can help you out if you'd like. And
Certainly.
he heads back into his cabin, and as he does, I need everybody to make a notice check. Those of you without dark vision or low light vision have a -2 on it. I need to adjust the lighting for the current situation.
All right, I'm not able to see that map anyways.
Mashed it.
Yeah, I haven't
Worth a Benny.
been pulled to a map yet. There we go.
All right.
So with it being nighttime, would it be assumed I'd have my helmet on?
It's not really night yet. It's heading into dusk.
Okay. So I probably wouldn't have it on yet. The sun's still up.
Right.
She said a -2.
Yes.
I'm just staring at that horse that I want. I'm going to tell Rag.
Right.
Well,
Credo.
he's not back yet.
Nope, even worse.
Credo, Blizz, both failed with a 2 each. No, Credo had a 1 total. Nope, 2, because his highest roll was a 2 out of them all. Blizz had a 2, Spike had an 8, and Thid had a 16. Wow.
Wowzers.
So, Spike and Thid, you guys notice a sound coming from behind you. And as you turn and look, you see a group of orcs boarding the boat. And they will start right there as they manage to get up onto the boat while you guys were distracted. And with that, Spike and Thid are both going to be involved. And I'm going to add them to the fight. Let me stack some orcs up here. And begin the fight. And Captain Rag went through into the towards his cabin. All right, right at the top, as seems appropriate, we have Thid with the red Joker.
So Thid's gonna notice these orcs, turn, and just like out of instinct, grab a sonic bomb from his hip and throw it.
Is it a thunderstone?
I was
Or are
just
you
doing my
casting
trapping
bomb?
as bomb.
Okay.
But then I will add some power points to make it bigger. So that's one more PowerPoint, right? And then more damage is 2 or 1 PowerPoint.
I believe it's +2.
Let's see, so 3 total, and then or 3 more, and then 4 total. So, so we'll do that, and we will put the thing right here.
Are you going?
Or
You
actually,
said you were making it larger, right?
It'll be bigger, right? So I can
Yep. So
make
that
that
would be
stretch
the M.
out.
Go
The
to your
M.
measurement controls
that.
on the left,
Yep, I got you here.
and then select M.
Probably need to move a little bit, but
Yep,
that's
you
where
can
it'll
move
be.
beforehand.
Yeah.
Now
So,
put it at an intersection if you can.
okay.
You should be able to just drag it now.
Right. There should be an intersection. Yep. All right.
All right.
So, Alchemist Bomb roll. So this will just add a d6. I haven't
Yep.
ever made it bigger.
Yep.
Just make
If
the
you-
cast roll first because you need to succeed at that.
Yeah, if you don't hit a raise, you'll hit raise damage. If you do hit a raise, which you did,
Okay.
because of that Joker modifier.
So now what do I need to do as far as damage wise?
Click raise damage first.
Okay, did it.
No.
And then add a d6.
Yep, and then you'll drop that down, and there'll be an option to add. And nope, from your damage, click the down arrow to where it pulls everything.
Oh, the
Under
And there
default
should
thing.
be there should be an add a d6 there.
There we go. Perfect. Gotcha.
All right.
I have never done that before. Cool. So the PowerPoints go down to that. And then I'll warn Blizz and Kratos and say fire in the hole. And I'm kind of moving over here towards where Captain Rag was, and that will end my go.
All right. So let me apply that damage before we go to Blizz. So
Wasn't I supposed to be part of this?
Blizz.
Yeah.
you're
That's a surprise round.
Blizz failed.
Blizz
Spike
failed,
succeeded.
so let me remove him.
Yeah, so that should have been Spike.
Yep,
in
that's Spike at
place.
the Queen of Hearts
Yeah.
or Spades.
So I'm going to remove Bid or Blizz, add Spike, and going to update her. That was Queen of Spades. All right, so first, let me apply the damage because it didn't actually target those guys. So the damage was 21. Oops. There we go. And the big guys have a toughness of that. There it is. Okay, so that's 3 raises. Let's see, how many do I got? And then for him, that is only going to be 2 raises. So first, the leader of them, will make his vigor check. And spending a Benny. Oh, so he eats both of the wounds that he would be taking.
We don't normally see you critically fail vigor checks. This is nice.
Right?
If we've ever seen it.
So this guy here who led the charge is badly injured.
And shaken.
And it's back to doing that weird thing again. Now for the other guys, they are that. So the first one, you know what? I'm not gonna soak for them. So I am going to give each of them their wounds.
Look at Thid, just wrecking face.
You just hear a thunderclap. Wow!
Proud of you. Learning to spend those extra points to up the damage and
I'm
whatnot.
learning it.
All right.
Getting there.
So that is going to remove this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. They are not in the fight. I'm not sure why I added all of the shipmates that you have.
And some sort of river dragon, all of the horses. This is kind of a big combat.
Yeah.
Wow.
and a dead gorilla.
How the heck did that happen?
It's a zombie gorilla, dude. Oh no. All it took was one thunderclap, dude. Woke everything up. The whole swamp.
Hell, and there's 2 Tarks.
Oh man. I don't know if this is a good job I did or not.
Did we pull the dungeon? What the shit?
All right, I'm going to pause the
I'll get all
recording
the
so I can
ads,
fix
dude.
this. Okay, so the technical issue has been repaired, and we're going to carry on. It is now Spike's turn. I know it says she's got a different card, but it's all part of the mess that happened there.
We only
Sorry.
have the big baddie.
So, yep, this guy here, he was the one who led from the front. He looks different than the other orcs. And let me show you how he looks different. So let me pull him up.
I thought there were still 2 normal orcs left.
No, all 6 of
Okay.
all 6 of the regular orcs
Nice.
died.
Nice.
Nice.
So
Killjoy.
that is what this guy looks like, and the
Looks
best
like a
way
loser.
to describe him is he's a bald orc, which isn't all that uncommon. However, the whole left side of his face looks like it was partially burnt off. and he only has like half of his left ear. The burn scars go down and cover all of the visible skin of his left side and some of his right arm and leg. He's got a falchion, a bevy of spears on his back, and he is wearing a chain shirt and is pretty well muscled, actually.
Oh, these are orcs too, right?
Yeah,
I need
these
to
are
do my little
full
damage thing.
orcs.
So they all should have taken one more damage, I think.
They all died.
I know.
Oh, and
Not
it looks
enough.
like the TV view got jacked up and all that mess too, and I didn't notice it, so I'm fixing that. But as we're waiting on that, Spike,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna move because I just don't really want to die. Oh, I collide with a wall. I can't step on the dock.
Oh, let me fix that. So this no longer restricts movement.
Beautiful. I'm gonna take like a spike off of each of my hands and I'm gonna like flick it. I'm gonna be like, look at this minimal effort damage. Sid.
All right, so you're going to launch one of your spines at him.
Ooh, no. Wrong thing. Wrong thing.
Wrong thing, wrong thing.
Wow.
And that is a miss. You going to stand with that?
You know, we just got a Benny. What's the worst that can happen?
I'm glad you said that after you rolled, because otherwise you probably would have crit failed, but you passed.
Yeah.
All right,
Got a
so that's going to do base damage, which aces, and comes up as a total of, where'd it go?
Yeah, I don't know.
It did not come through.
It was a 13.
13. All right, so his toughness is that. So that is enough to shake him a second time. And he is not hardy, so that will actually cause a wound, which he'll have to soak.
Crit fail. Crit fail.
Let's see what happens. It is not a crit fail. He soaked it.
So
Okay.
he loses shaken.
I'm gonna shoot him again with my other
He
hand.
does.
Did you do a -2 on that first attack?
She
did.
did.
She did.
Okay.
Yeah, I clicked the damage roll modifier first, and that's why I was like, no.
Gotcha.
Ooh!
Oh, look at this. It aced. And
Big damage.
oh, there's an ace. So we're at 11, 17, 16. Which, once again, it did not play out on my screen.
Yeah, it didn't on mine either, but I
All
can math.
I can math.
So that is enough for a wound.
Proud of you.
I can math too, just not well.
And
Yeah.
he is going to spin to Benny again. And
It's like, damn it, I want to do something.
attempt to shake that. Ooh, yeah, he did it. As
What
he
a
gets
loser!
13 total. So he doesn't take
This is
anything.
rigged.
Maybe you should have, been a bit more forceful with your bolts and you wouldn't have been able to shake them off.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's now currently his turn.
It is now his turn.
All right, I'm going to play my action card, Reinforcements.
Ah. Well, there's only
Let's
one
do
place that reinforcements can come from, and what the card does is play during combat, strong reinforcements arrive for the opposition. The exact number and type is up to the GM, but should represent a significant threat. And every player character immediately draws an adventure card and may play one additional one this session.
Ooh,
All
so I
right.
get a new one. Nice.
Yes, you do.
My guy.
All right. I'm kind of glad you did that because
Yeah,
I
we
wanted
were-
you to have some fun this combat.
we were marking these people. Like, if we all die, I'm gonna kick you square in the something. I don't know what yet, though.
The thing is
Alright.
Nick is real tall in real
Right.
life, just like Kratos.
Right.
And Mike's
that's-
not abnormally short. Just
all
that's
right.
why I
Mike
said
was.
somewhere.
I am looking through what I could bring into this fight. And
it's crazy. There's an ancient dragon just making passes.
You know, you should have just left all the mobs that were on the map the last time,
All that work we had to undo
right?
just to redo next round.
I think one of these guys, and then some people to come with him.
Oh, Spike's about to get orked up the rear Spike.
All right.
Yeah. Never go out on the dock where there's water on either side.
So,
And
I'm
now
gonna
we all get
That's
extra
amazing.
action cards.
out. Yep. Can you guys draw those, or do I need to deal them?
You gotta give them to us. We
Okay.
can't draw.
So deal to Blizz, Kratos, Spike, and Thid. And here we go. It's you guys each have your cards, and then this guy, he is going to rush forward at the dwarf that just
He
wrecked-
is not, actually.
Oh,
As I'm going to play Villainous Verbosity. Play to make an opposing wild card lose his next action by gloating or talking about his master plan.
let me look
So-
at that.
He is a wild card. So he can just sit in monologue for this round.
All right. And he
I
is
love that.
currently talking about how he is going to kill that damn dwarf. And going on and on and on about
I
it.
just assume Thid's going on with him though, with his tongue tied. So it is funny. Like the two of them are just yelling at each other about what they're gonna do, and neither one's doing anything.
All right, now we can all play.
All right.
I
then we
just want
had
to turn.
Fredo, add Blizz, and next round.
Now Tart can do what he wanted to do.
Indeed. And as he finishes, he rushes forward and he's doing 2 actions. So before he rushes forward, he will yank a potion out of his pouch. And where did those go? All right, so he yanks a potion out of his pouch and he uses it. Why did it not use it like it was supposed to?
Oh, but now there's 3 of them.
There we go. So I'm going to kill those 3. I was just clicking in the wrong place. And for his second action, he brings his mighty falchion around. And he is swinging wildly and two-handed at that dwarf. It's his 2 actions.
He can
so
drink the potion and then switch hands all in the same turn.
free action.
You can free action to switch.
It is free.
to-
Okay. Yeah. I knew it wasn't draw, so.
All right,
how it
so
worked.
that is a miss. I don't like that, so I will use one of my bennies so he can re-roll it, and it's going to stay a miss. From there, we go to this orc chieftain, apparently from another tribe, who rushes forward towards Spike. Now, I would like to point out to our audience that if the party does die tonight, it is not my fault.
Well, we're not going to die, so it's fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
It is Nick's fault if
It
we
is.
all die.
All right.
So it usually is.
Nick, it's okay, bud.
And,
You were having fun.
he roars in rage and he swings his great axe down upon Spike. Hitting
You know
her.
what we're gonna do? We're gonna play our new adventure card we got. That's Last
Get
Stand.
him!
Which one?
Last Stand.
All your hero and all allies within 5 inches gain a +2 parry and toughness until the next Joker is dealt. All right, so what I need to do? He still would have.
No, he would have missed now.
So I need to select all of you guys. Oh, it's not going to do it. All right, so I'm going to start with her. Why is it not running the macro? All right. So her toughness goes up by 2. And I'll do that for everybody else because this is going to work right now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 of you all get parry bonus and apply. And did that do everything right?
Looks like it.
I see a parry on mine. I don't see a toughness.
I see a
Okay.
toughness on mine, though.
Yep, I see a parry and a toughness on mine.
All right, let me fix that for Nick.
Nick, maybe you just can't get any tougher. You're so tough.
So tough.
All right,
Awesome.
let me fix Thid because apparently he got them all multiple times.
You don't have to fix that. That's fine.
All right, that is fixed. Let me check. Toughness and parry. Okay. So that takes us to, that makes that a miss. And that takes us to this person. I'm hearing an echo now.
I don't have one.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
do
hearing
not
one
have
either.
And oops. All right, so you guys see coming up from down below decks, a human woman, and she looks angry and she's not very attractive. On top of that, let me show you what she looks like. And for those of you who are listening, she is a very plain looking human woman, brown hair, brown eyes. She's wearing a chain shirt and has a long bow with a long sword at her hip. And as she comes up and out from below decks, she has her bow at the ready, and she knows who the most dangerous is for her at the moment. And she is going to shoot at said person. Why did it not do a roll? This has been a night of errors. No, it's got the shooting in there.
Because she's trying to shoot through the wall of the stables?
That could be. But the stables... Ah, okay, let me see if I can fix that, because that's... should not be hindering this. Sight restriction none, so I'm going to turn off the movement restriction. And we'll try that again. Same thing.
That's because I'm untargetable. It's okay.
That's a lie. Let me try it from here. No, here. No. Why is it doing this? Let me see if she moves up next to you. I got a feeling that something is really weird going on. All right, let me look. Oh, because I forgot to put her shooting score, which is actually pretty darn good on there.
Oh, well, that would do it.
All right, shooting. Hey, I bet this works now. Look at that. It did. All right, so you do have some medium cover going for you. It is dim outside, and she's just human. And she is not going to do anything extra, so she fires at you. And she is going to miss on both, primarily because of the darkness. And okay, and then coming up with her is a snake.
Yeah.
And he'll move up to there, and he is this large constrictor snake. Then it is Thid's turn. Thid, things are not looking good. You've got this orc in your face. You have seen that human woman and her pet snake come up, and more orcs coming down the dock. What are you going to do?
So Thid's gonna look over his shoulder and be like, Captain Rag, problems. And then he is going to send a sonic blast down the pier. And he's gonna say, Kratos, this lady in front of me is big mad. And he will do a big sonic boom here, which will cost that many power points. Right. 1, 2, and 1. That makes it, yep. So let's try and hit. Oh no, let's end up any there. Oh, yeah.
Fishing for the raise.
I'm trying, bud.
Yeah,
Oh
this
man.
is good. You just click that raise damage.
Yeah.
Go ahead and. Oh wait, you didn't.
Huh?
Weird. It didn't actually target them all.
Put the thing on him. Do I need to do something different?
Yeah, I didn't target him last time either.
Oh no. So like I just clicked. Do I need to do anything different from this point?
You can.
Oh, okay. There you go. I clicked on them
There you go.
inside of it. Okay, cool.
Now roll the damage.
And it's raised since I did the extra.
Yep.
Oh, my Atlanta. Huh. I was almost really sad.
That was 19 points of damage.
James, are you on mute?
Okay, so 19 damage is going
To the
be
cluster.
against their toughness of that.
Let me unselect, please. Thank you.
All right, so each of these guys are going to. I don't know why it's not rolling the damage.
I don't know.
So
I mean,
that's
it
3.
worked last episode, so something broke between last week and this week, apparently.
3, 3, and yeah, because this is kind of a pain to have to go into each one individually and apply it.
I mean, you could just delete them since their mooks getting nuked.
All right, and I'll go through here and dead, 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 and dead. All right.
And then Sid is just going to step backwards.
And as you do, he is going to take advantage of the opening you gave him.
Take it.
And he swings. Oh, he may hit. He did not hit. All right.
All right. And that is the end of Sid's turn.
Kratos.
Get him, boy. Get him. All right, I'm going to be AFK for a second.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, we got this guy right here. We're going to draw out our hammer and give him the good hammering,
All right.
as we do.
That's inappropriate.
All right. So that is a hit, no raise.
Yeah, we'll take it. I don't like that damage of 7, though. And there's no place for me to hit spend Benny to.
Yeah.
So I will spend 1. I will re-roll it. That is even worse. We will spend another Benny.
We're at 3 damage right now.
There we go. We'll keep that.
There's 16, 22, 27.
All right. So that is going to be maxing out at 4 wounds. So he is going to spend a Benny.
You swing on him, Kratos?
Oh,
Yep.
he swung real hard.
Okay, nice.
He only stops one of them, so he will take 3 wounds. And he gets a vigor check to see if he just outright dies. And he does not. So he is unconscious. He is bleeding out. And now he gets another vigor check for the wound. But we'll worry about that after the fight, because I got a feeling you guys are just going to finish him.
Yep. And I will move down to here to confront this guy that's going after Spike.
Alrighty. Blizz.
Well, she shot at me, and she's got a pet snake that seems to be coming for me.
Indeed.
So, you know what? Let's have some fun with this. We're on a boat. Let me look it up real quick as I plot my havoc. Because just the thought of just cycloning these people into the water sounds really fun for me. So I'm going to unleash a blizzard and spend way too many power points, which means it'll probably cause a backlash, because it always does when I do these big things. All right, so I'm going to spend 1 to have an area of effect of large, because I think I'm going to need it. Yep, to get both of them, I need it to be large.
Okay.
So that's where that's going. I'm spending 1 to make their strength checks at a -2. And then I'm spending the 3 extra power points to not let any of the horses get damaged. So I'm spending a total of 7 power points on this one spell.
Okay.
Here it goes. Oh, there's a raise. 11 on that. So
Their target number is going to be 8 then.
yep, they must make a strength roll at a -4.
Right. That's why I said their target number was 8.
Yep.
All right. And they go.
What the
Wow.
shit? Well, she's unaffected.
She stands her ground as the snake gets blasted out. It's directly away from the center, correct?
Correct. So it's basically going to fly past, like, it's going to go this direction.
And how many yards was, or how many inches is that?
2d6.
All right, go ahead and roll that.
And I don't know if it can wild. Doesn't say if it explodes. Would it explode if it doesn't say it explodes, or
Yeah, if it doesn't say that it doesn't explode, then it does explode. So you have
All right, so
you're at 10.
we're at-
One was a 6. All right.
all right?
so it
We're
flies
at 12 total.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so it lands all the way back there. I believe out of nope, you can still see it.
Now the question becomes: since it moved,
It was a forced move and not a letting its
Okay.
guard down.
well then, man, her strength on that was nuts. But that's my turn.
Yeah, that was crazy. All right, Spike.
Okay. I'm going to teach this guy a lesson.
Are you now?
Yeah, I'm just going to take my fist and just obliterate his face with bolt. Through my fist, though. I do what is it? Spend 1 extra power point to do the extra damage. The
2.
extra okay. Okay,
Yep.
I will do that. Let me remove those
Oh,
extra points
look
real
at that.
fast. Alrighty.
Nice. So go ahead and click the raise damage. See if it pops up. That's an 8. Then add another d6. So just roll a d6 down at the bottom. Click the ace button. So 12 points of damage.
All right, 12. It hits him, and it would be causing a wound. So he is going to spend one of his bennies and try and soak it. Here comes a soak roll. And
Which passes.
he barely
Ridiculous.
succeeds. All right. Is Spike doing anything else?
You know, there's just I
can-
just hate the boat. There's nowhere good to move. I want to never get on this fucking boat again
Until the next time.
until the next time. You know, honestly, I got Credo. I'm just gonna stand here.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, please, Credo, please save me.
We go into the next round, round 3. Oh. he
All right,
is-
our buff gets turned off.
Yep. So turn off the parry and the toughness buffs. And he gets a +2 on his vigor check to see if he just dies out. If he fails this vigor check, he is dead. All right. And with the +2, the total comes up to 5. So he is still bleeding out.
How do
Oh, did
I
that
turn
add
off
the-
this buff?
That did not add the Joker. How do you turn it off?
Mm-hmm.
So under
Oh, I
quick
see
access,
it. I see the
click the power
toughness.
button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't see those new. Yep. Cool. Gotcha.
All right. So from him, it goes to Thid.
All
Okay,
right. So he did or did not die?
He did not die. I forgot to add prone to him.
She's still
Wait,
unconscious.
I'm sorry. How do
though.
you remove these?
On your traits tab, under
Character
quick
sheet.
access.
Okay.
You should see a power button next to toughness and parry.
They have like green icons.
And if you click it, it turns it off.
It'll put a line through the word.
Green icons. No.
I'll come down in a second.
Okay.
All right, so he's down. That snake just flew by my face. I don't like any of that. This chick is still trying to shoot at Blizz. Yeah, I see the snake now. Well, Sid's gonna go there and throw an acid flask. It should be a small. Which one's an intersection? Has to not get any of the horses. Here we go. And then let me actually target her, not that it's been making a difference. Ah! He really buggered that one up.
Wow.
I need to do deviation. Yeah.
Yep. James, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. We go to the critical failure table. Well, before we roll that,
Oh, okay.
we have the dynamic backlash table.
He was throwing an acid flask, not a power.
An acid flask? Okay.
Yep.
My bad. All right. So it deviates to the 8 o'clock and it goes 3 yards. So it will actually end up in the water safely.
Oh, lost my grip on that one.
Oh, means you can go get it.
All right.
It's its turn.
That'll take us to Blizz. Blizz is up.
She wants to shoot. I'm not going to let her. I'm going to come up and introduce her to the claws. Twice.
All righty.
Been a while since I've used my hands.
It has. And the first one is going to be a miss with a 3.
UI.
That is, we're going to Benny that.
The target number is higher than 4, though. Oh, you don't have her targeted. That's why.
Oh, well, then we're not going to Benny that. Well, I already Bennied the first one. I'm not going to Benny it a second time.
Okay.
As I will just claw at her again.
Oh, there's an ace.
There we go. It's
Total
a
of
10.
10. So that is a success, but no raise. Oh, terrible damage. Pair of ones.
We're going to spend a Benny to reroll that damage.
All right, total of 5. Gonna stand with that or keep digging?
How does that affect her toughness? Because I don't see that.
That is not gonna beat her.
Not going to do anything. You know what? Why not? We'll spend one more. There we go. 4, 8. Looks like a total of 10.
Total of 10 is enough to shake her.
That's what I needed.
All right. That takes us to Spike.
Okay. I'm going to one action bolt and then move after. Okay.
You do not have extraction yet, do you?
No.
Oh.
No, she's just going to straight up kill him and then move.
Yeah.
That's what
Exactly.
she hopes.
You know, in a good world. Yeah.
Hey, that's a hit with a raise. But
8
that
damage.
is not enough
Mm,
to do
I'll use
anything other
Benny.
than shake him.
I can't use Benny.
Yeah, it's
Should I
the
just-
damage isn't coming up correctly. Something is going on.
Just click your Benny and re-roll the damage if you want to spend one. But if he's shaken and you walk away, he won't be able to hit you.
What, did that shake him? I thought that didn't do
Yes.
anything.
You said
Oh,
it
okay.
shook him.
I'm sorry. I missed that.
You gonna leave
Um,
him as shaken?
No, I want to try again.
Okay.
So there you go. And then just click the damage raise button again. That's 11.
Mm.
So that would cause a wound.
Okay.
And shaken.
And shaken, so he will attempt to. First, he's going to spend a Benny. And then he's going to make his vigor check. Oh, and he made that vigor check with a 9. So he is not shaken.
Are you
All
still
right.
moving away?
You know, man, you know what? I guess it's not going to matter. I'll just stay here.
All
I'm going
right.
to take it like a real cactus, you know?
Then it is his turn. And he is sizing things up, and he decides that he is going to. First, he is going to try and. Oh, you know what? He's just going to flat sweep. So he brings his great axe around and is going after both Credo and Spike. He is making this wild,
Good luck, Mr. Chieftain.
and he rolls. And let's go fishing. Oh, it's not even showing the
Not even
attack
showing
against
Spike.
each of you. Yeah. Well, let's see here. So as of right now, he is hitting Credo. So we'll take care of that first.
Oh, he'd be hitting Spike too.
Yep. So Credo, it's going to be 7. He doesn't like that. So he will spend a Benny and roll it again. All right, 17.
17.
So that is going to be enough for a wound. Do you wish to soak that, Credo?
I will soak that. It's not enough for 2 wounds? You said 17, right?
Yeah, your toughness is currently 13.
Is that
Oh, shaken
accurate?
then wound. Got it. All right, and that's a vigor check.
Yep.
Indeed. All right, so you take neither. And then against Spike, this is a hit with a raise. So Spike is about to have a really bad day. So that was
23.
23.
It would be 7 to hit versus Spike because I'm vulnerable.
7 to hit versus Spike. And she has a parry of 5. So yeah, that would not be a raise then. So let's re-roll that. 13.
13.
That is going to be a wound and shaken.
Can I soak that?
Yeah, spend a Benny and soak it. Make your vigor check.
Oh, you're good.
Yep, you completely soak it. And then we go to this human woman. Who first, let's see if she breaks the shaken. And
Of course she does.
And as that happens, she screams, "You killed Screed!" And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh, you bitch.
Wait, that means there's another chance for me to get the romance card again.
Challenge accepted.
Wow.
Bye, everybody.
All right. Have a great one. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a great one.
Bye bye.
Yeah.